I did things well. I created opportunities for myself. I made the most, started a little bit slow. I didn't make him play enough and that kind of stuff, but I served well, and when I did get myself in trouble, I felt like it was me forcing the game, and those kind of things are positive, and I stuck to it and it came together.
Milos, when you play Monfils, how difficult is it to actually construct a game plan given there's a bit of uncertainty in terms of what's going to be coming from the other side?
You adjust, but at the same time, my game plan is always very simple, and it doesn't really adjust to anybody. It's more if I can do my things well, and with him, he gives you a little bit more that you can maybe swipe at, but also he makes you swipe at more balls. So I think you just sort of change your mentality a bit, but I don't think the game plan for me changes. Maybe the side you approach to or what kind of stuff you expect, that's about it. And you sort of try not to get in his rhythm. You try to play your game, and I think that's the most important part, just to not sort of get sucked into that, trying to be a better athlete than him. You're not going to be trying to make the highlight reel more than him. You're not gonna. I think it's, for me, it's just clear 1-2 tennis, and the plan is quite clear. It just comes down to can I execute it?
Your net success was not that great in this match. Do you have enough experience in full matches now to realize when it's not going particularly well and to make changes in your approach as far as moving forward?
Well, I think the few, he played well on a few of them, but I think there were a few that were sort of on my racket, and I think it's just sort of technical things that I didn't do that well in those situations, and I don't really get discouraged by the time I'm coming forward, because to be frank about it, there wasn't really many times that it was costing me my service games. I think it was allowing me to put pressure on his service games, and that's an important key for me, and I think I can get it right, and I believe that, so I keep putting myself there so to have that chance to succeed. For example, the difference from today and when I played him in Melbourne, he stayed further back, so I wasn't as effective with that body serve, which gave me a lot of free points in Melbourne. Well, regardless of these conditions, I just try to adjust. He's playing well. He's taking the ball early. He's trying to, maybe not overpower, but take away time from his opponents. I watched a little bit of his match today. I really wanted to nap, to be honest with you. It was the first time I was playing in the evening. And I watched quite a bit of his match against Stan. You see that he's trying to take time away and maybe getting guys to panic and not set up their swings. But I think when it comes to that kind of stuff, I'm pretty good at getting things to my term. If he wants to stand on the baseline, I'm going to have to try to push it back.
If you had an imaginary draw at the beginning of the tournament and you had to play David Goffin to reach a Masters 1000 final, taking nothing away from him, would you have signed up for that?
Yeah, but it also depends who you play before that. And I think I've come through some difficult challenges, and I've played well, and it's a completely new match. And at the end of the day, I think it's regardless to me who's necessarily on the other side. I have a very strict and inverse outlook on myself. If I do the right things, I can give myself a chance, and I think I've shown that this year, and I hope I can keep showing that.